Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Monday, July 30th. Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney is in Poland on the final leg of his overseas fundraising trip. While there, he'll lash out at Russian President Vladimir Putin for pulling back on democratic freedoms. Yesterday, Romney bolstered his image in Israel but angered Palestinians. Romney told an audience in Jerusalem that the United States has a solemn duty and a moral imperative to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons that could threaten Israel. He also referred to Jerusalem as the capital of Israel. That angered Palestinians who claim the city as their own. Back home, a new report from the White House shows the federal budget deficit is down this year, but not by much. The Office of Management and Budget's annual update projects the deficit at $1.21 trillion, down from the February projection of $1.33 trillion. The OMB also said it expects the national unemployment rate will average 8% for the year and that the gross domestic product growth for the year will be 2.6%. There was harsh criticism of the Supreme Court's recent ruling that upheld the Affordable Care Act. That criticism came from a member of the Supreme Court, Justice Antonin Scalia. He was one of the dissenters in the High Court ruling, and he's on tour now promoting a new book. Scalia told interviewers there was no way to regard the penalty for not obtaining insurance as a tax. The justice is 76 years old and has been on the High Court since 1986. He says he's not decided when to retire. And in Moscow, the trial began today for 3 members of a female punk band. The group is charged with entering a Russian cathedral and reading a prayer calling on the Virgin Mary to throw out Russian President Putin. The women say their move was not meant to hurt anyone and was purely political. That's your political news roundup for Monday, July 30th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for the latest political, economic, and stock market news all day long.